I need to go to the gym. Which is really me telling myself I need to go to the gym. Get off the computer, go to the gym at 11 o'clock at night like you have a mental issue. Good thing I have a home gym. Which maybe I'll buy her when she has more money, but not now. What in the world? How dare you? Not my game just closed down. That was rude. Extremely rude. This is my brain on The Sims. Relaxing because I do so much mental work. And I don't let myself like sit and enjoy things anymore. So I guess it'll be more fun to play in a reality where the control space feels more structured versus like the way that we view Earth being extremely chaotic. Why does this keep pausing? Okay, so we can toggle back to gameplay again. Video capture. Oh, that's why, because it's not behind everything. There we go. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program, me reading my brainwaves while playing The Sims. She's just not doing anything productive right now. And that drives me. Never mind what you just saw me pick up. See, she's supposed to be the neighborhood dealer, and she don't have anything. I have to go get ayahuasca from someone else. I use the base mental mods, which I found months ago. I'm like, man, the gamer community is so fun because we can just transform anything into a physical space. I don't even remember there being mods when I first started playing the game. That's why I'm reading my brainwave data too, because it's like this is source code and we're just replicating it. Yeah, her boobs are huge. Whatever. Oh, hold on. She was supposed to play video games. You know what? I want to buy a telescope. Because secretly I want a telescope. And since everybody's always asking, are the Anunnaki coming back? Maybe we can get the aliens to show up on The Sims. Even though I think they give you an option now where you can just be an alien, which the normalcy behind that is actually pretty funny when you think about it. Because we got our government talking about aliens. This has been on the game for years now. But yeah, above my head is my brainwave data that you can probably see, and then next to it is the mind monitor graph. And I'm just like, I'm seeing what my brain looks like while playing The Sims, because I think it's super interesting how we can get ourselves to do certain tasks if we change our quantum output. So the geometric design above me I made in Touch Designer, and that's basically those brainwaves turned from spheres or from toruses into spheres, which I did with a geometry chop. And when I say it took me 5 years to wrap my head around it, I'm like, I don't know how these people who are working with visual art design like this don't bust their head through a wall, because it's hard. But I like learning hard things. It's a challenge. What do we see? Bunch of nothing. That's gonna be me when I get my first real good telescope. I'm gonna annoy my kids and they're gonna think I'm such a super nerd, but I'm gonna be outside all the time so I can see exactly where all Elon Musk satellites are. This is actually kind of relaxing. It's just, I don't know. Twitch, when I first saw it, looked so intimidating. Because I'm like, who's just going to watch you play a game? But I also never got a chance to be a kid, like, for long. I grew up very, very quickly. So I guess I can't be shocked that, like, people will literally just do some chill stuff like this for fun. And crazy people get paid to do it, too. That's the craziest part about it for me. They'll get paid to play games. Also makes sense why Neo was a game developer in The Matrix 4. I had a class to teach in a few hours too, so I'm trying to relax my mind before it's time to go play and stuff. I had a class to teach in a few hours too, so I'm trying to relax my mind before it's time to go play and stuff. Okay, you're boring me. Go to the bathroom. I wish there were a way to speed up leveling up in a job, but we're always trying to speed up time. Like, we want things to hurry up and come to us, and they don't. But then when you stop paying attention to the time between what you wanted and what you don't want usually collapses because you're not paying attention to, like, okay, well, I want to have $1 million by the 30th, and then when the 31st hits and it doesn't come, it's like your mind, and the way time is an input and output is really interesting, because even on The Sims, like, if you watch the clock, the seconds feel like half a second of our second, which time speeding up. It's kind of like, what's that movie they have? So Christopher Walken called Click, where he has like the remote and he can speed things up. Sometimes I wish I had one of those, but then what was the moral of that story? If you try to hurry up and speed up things, you'll miss the important moments in life. And so, y'all, they're racist, by the way. I didn't choose that bonnet for her. I did not choose that bonnet. So I just made the standard character because I'm like, I'm just going to build a character that's supposed to be me for the sake of like reading my brain data, making her me. But I didn't choose her pajamas. And you know, they give them like outfits by default. And I'm like, I wonder if you choose a certain skin tone, they choose a bonnet. Because the bonnet is also part of an expansion pack. I remember like tweeting about it when it came out some years ago. It was back in 2020 actually. But I'm like, well, there's a certain cultural group that wears bonnets, so if I didn't ask for it, what'd you give me a bonnet for? How you know I need a bonnet? Maybe I don't sleep with a bonnet. Maybe I sleep with a silk scarf. Where's that one at? I'm gonna make some content too about this. I just love watching my brainwaves dance like that. Like, it lets me know I'm not dead, first of all. But I like seeing like the activity. It makes me feel like our minds can achieve pretty much anything if you understand them as moving data versus just a big organ taking up space in our head. Like, it's literally what's wiring you into this experience. And we build, like, when we talk about the body, we build outside of it, like from the outside in. So we always think about the physical flesh, but we never think about like the neural networks that we're using. Speaking of, I need to buy her some books. Her personality is a bookworm. Why would I want to sabotage something? I wonder if the game like collectively picks up your programs too. It has to, because like eventually if you guide the sim into doing the same thing all the time, it'll keep going. Browse Simpedia. That's more my style. Browse Wikipedia. Look for gematria dates. Her job is so boring. Quality assurance. Like, I would have been quit and become an entrepreneur. Because what do you mean? I've been out here for 5 days and I'm still working a low-level paying job. But I've noticed, like, just by observation, she gets tired very easily, and then as those needs go down, she has to fulfill the needs before she goes back to work, and then she goes to work, and then that drains her there. I'm like, well, it's the circle of life. That's why she has her little meditative corner. She can go meditate. We can take her to the gym. Speaking of, she was supposed to have been going to the gym. Let's go now. Maybe take your bonnet off though. I thought we went to the gym. Did we not just do that? I want to play music on here, but I keep getting copyright strikes every time I play music. I gotta look up how you guys don't get copyright strikes. Let's go to the gym. Browse Simpedia. That's more my style. Browse Wikipedia. Look for gematria dates. Her job is so boring. Quality assurance. Like, I would have been quit and become an entrepreneur. Because what do you mean? I've been out here for 5 days and I'm still working a low-level paying job. But I've noticed, like, just by observation, she gets tired very easily. And then as those needs go down, she has to fulfill the needs before she goes back to work. And then she goes to work, and then eventually that's the circle. She has her little meditative corner. She can go meditate. What I cannot do is do this in silence. I want to play music so bad, but they don't. I wonder if you can get like an audio to play on repeat. I'm sure no one wants. I have to figure out, like, what is Twitch about having a personality, or is it just about playing a game? Because I feel like on TikTok, especially to entertain an audience or a class, you have to be very attentive. Twitch just seems like you just gotta play the game. I was watching a young lady who also, I call her a young lady because I don't know how old she is, but she also works with brainwave data, but she dates on The Sims. And so I believe like she responds using her monitor. I don't know if I'm really into that. I do have plans to experiment to see like if I can get it to respond to my blinks and stuff just to start off. So I'm also using a lot of labs, but I think I might also host like a decoding party or something. And I think in the decoding party, I'll show my brainwaves while I'm thinking about things so you can see like the live brain activity. I don't necessarily like how this screen looks right now, so that'll be a part of me changing it.
The fallen Narble.
Is she even here anymore?
Gwyneth put down sit.
No, you're talking to Jack. Jack, goodbye. Goodbye. Let's get into lifting some weights or something. Yeah. Me on the weights. I actually like to lift. I want to do it more again. Hey, you stink, girl. Go get to a shower.
About the truth.
Now, she needed a shower, but how is her whole outfit dirty? Like, is that how it works? If you don't shower for a certain amount of time, the whole outfit just... Well, I don't mean, like, obviously, like, it stinks, but it don't have stains like that all over it. I'm gonna get off the stream. I'm tired. Maybe go lift some weights again. I would see, and the crazy part is I wouldn't do this to myself. If I had just finished lifting weights and I was dirty and took a shower, logically speaking, I would not go lift more weights. You don't need to work out multiple times a day, but I think like that's my mind getting addicted to like instant results. I'm like, well, if I just make her lift more weights now, she'll get better. But also, in reality, that would make me not want to do anything. Like, why am I still lifting weights? Let me go home. I wonder if this happens to real people too. And they're like, I want to go home, but the controllers of the game won't let me.
Nope, sir.
I think I'm done. Okay, guys. This was another test broadcast. I think that I'm done for today, so I will come back on another time.